Hi everyone, welcome you all to this video. I am Pratima. Today we'll discuss some questions from binomial theorem which is asked in different competitive examination, your NDA, banking, then your Air Force, then your sometimes your JE also. So let us begin. And before that, please watch all the videos related to the concept binomial theorem. Let us begin. So before going for the questions, so let us summarize or have a glance of the formula we have read already in binomial theorem. A plus b to the power n, we know how to expand. It will be C0, C0 means n, C0, an, nc1, a to the power n minus 1, b, n minus 2, a to the power n minus 2b square, so on. And what would the last will be ncn, b to the power n, or we represent this as r is equal to 0 to n ncr a power n minus 1 b power r. So this is we call general term. This we call general term when ncr is equal to, we know how to calculate ncr, n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Now coming to your important results. Suppose you will write x plus y to the power n is equal to, in the same way I can write, I'll write your nc0 a to the power n, nc1 a to the power n minus not n, I am writing in term of x. So this will be and here x minus n minus 1 y, here your ncn a y to the power n. Now x plus y to the power n plus x minus y to the power n. What is the result? It will be twice. What will remain? When I'll take plus, then only odd number terms will be written. So nc0 x to the power n plus nc1 nc2 x to the power n minus 2y square, so on. And when I'll take x minus 1 to the power n, subtraction x minus y to the power n, so even number terms will be remain and all will be twice. So nc1 x to the power n minus 1 y plus nc2 x3 x to the power n minus 3 into y3, so on. So this is a very important result. Similarly, if I want to write another result, I'm writing 1 plus x to the power n. It will be how much? nc0, c0, c1x plus t2x square, c3 x cube, cn x to the power n. Now here, if I'll write x is equal to 1, what I'll get? X is equal to 1. I'll get 2 to the power n. So c0, c1, c2 up to cn is equal to 2 to the power n. Similarly, if I'll take x is equal to minus 1, I'll get c0 minus c1 plus c2 minus c3, so on, and here minus n to the power n, cn is equal to 0. Or I can write c0 plus c2 plus C4 up to Cn is same as your C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C5 all odd numbers terms plus Cn minus 1 is equal to how much? 2 to the power n divided by 2. By adding, I will get this one. If I'll add these two, I'll get 2 to the power n, and I can shift them. Twice 0 is equal to 2 to the power n. So this will be 2 to the power n divided by 2. So this is another important result. Next coming to general term we have finished. Then coming to middle term. In a plus b to the power n, if n is your even, then your n by 2 plus 1th term is the middle term. Why? Because a plus b to the power n, it contains how many terms? It contains one more terms, n plus 1 terms. Similarly, if n is odd, then there are two middle terms. One is n plus 1 by 2th term, and one is n plus 3 by 2th term. Next concept is the term independent of x. The term independent of your x. The term independent of x. So it will be tr plus 1, it will be ncr, and we will equate the power of x is 0, x to the power 0. This is the term independent of x. Next is rth term from end. Rth term from end. Rth term or r plus 1th term, tr plus 1th term, tr plus 1 from end. If a plus b to the power n, your tr plus 1 from beginning, I'll write your ncr a to the power n minus r, b to the power r, and tr plus 1 from end will be how much? Same as your ncr, a to the power r, b to the power n minus 1. Just the power will be interchanged. So this is all about what formula we have written. Now we'll go for the questions. So I hope you are following. So I'm writing again the same expression 1 plus x to the power n, and here I'm writing nc0 as c0 plus c1x plus c2x square plus c3x cube, and last is cnx to the power n. Now if I write x is equal to 1 as just we did it, so it will become c1, c0, c1, c2, because x is 1, c3, and you are getting cn. You are getting a beautiful result. What is it? It will be 2 to the power n. Similarly, if I write x equal to minus 1, what will happen? If I write minus 1, the left hand side will become 0. So what I will write, find here, C0 minus C1 plus C2 minus C3, and last will be your, depending on the value of your, I'll write here minus C n minus 1 is equal to how much? It will be 0. So I can write C0 plus C2 plus C4 up to Cn, if n is even number, that is same as C1 plus C2, C3 plus C5 up to Cn minus 1. Now the total sum is 2 to the power n and all are equal to each other. What does it mean? It means that C0 plus C2 plus C4 up to Cn is equal to same as your C1 plus C3 plus C5 Cn minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power n divided by 2, or it will be 2 to the power n minus 1. So this is another result for this binomial theorem. So we did some revisions, then we'll go for your questions. Now another one thing I want to discuss. What is it? The number of terms x plus a to the power n and x minus a to the power n has how many terms? N plus 2 by 2 number of terms. If n is even. And it is n plus 1 by 2 number of terms if n is odd. Similarly, x plus a to the power n minus x minus a to the power n has n by 2 terms if n is even. And n plus 1 by 2 terms if n is odd. Then let us go for questions. Question number 1. If total number of terms in x plus a to the power 100 plus x minus a to the power 100 are, after simplification, the answer will be 50, 202, 51, and none of this. So we have already discussed just now, if x plus a to the power n plus x minus a to the power n, it has how many terms? It has your n plus 1 terms. This is even, n is even here. So it will carry how many terms? It will be carrying n plus 2 by 2. So n plus 2 by 2 means how much? 100 plus 2 by 2. That will be 102 by 2. How much? It will be 51. I hope you understood. Let me explain again. Only thing you have to recall the fact that x plus a to the power n plus x minus n to the power n, it contains n plus 2 by 2 terms, number of terms, if n is even, and n plus 1 by 2 terms if n is odd. So what is here? It is n is even here, n is 100. So it will be 100 plus 2 by 2. That will be 102 by 2. How much? It will be 51. So what is the answer? Answer will be 51. Next is question number 2. The total number of terms in expansion of x plus a to the power 51 and x minus a to the power 51, and in between there is a negative sign after the simplification. So let us write the concept. We have already read now. X plus a to the power n minus x minus a to the power n. It contains how many terms? It contains n by 2 if n is even, and n plus 1 by 2 if n is odd. So here n is odd here, n is 51. So 51 plus 2, 1 by 2, how much? 52 by 2, that will be 26. So what is the answer? Answer is your 26. So question number 2, 26 is the answer. Next, coming to question number 3. The two successive terms in the expansion x plus 24 whose coefficients are in ratio 1:4 are third and fourth, fourth and fifth, fifth and sixth, sixth and seventh. So let it be r plus 1th term and r plus 2th term. These are the continuous terms. So we are interested in only coefficients. So coefficients will be 24 combination r, and here will be 24 combination r plus 1. This is equal to how much? 1 by 4. Now simplify. This will be 24 factorial by r factorial into 24 minus r factorial by 24 factorial divided by r plus 1 factorial into 24 minus r minus 1. Is it clear? So 24 cancel. This is equal to 1 by 4. Then r plus 1 factorial divided by r factorial, get only r, into 24 minus r minus 1 factorial by 24 minus r factorial. So immediately you can cancel. Here it will be 24 minus 4. Here it will be r plus 1. So r plus 1 into 4 is equal to 24 minus r. So how much it will be? 5r is equal to 20. R is equal to 4. So when r is 4, I have written how much? I have written it will be 5th term and 6th term, because r plus 1 term. So it will be 5th and 6th term. 5th and 6th term will be the answer. Next, coming to question number 4. The coefficient of x to the power n in expansion of x plus 2 to the power n, x plus 2 to the power n minus 1 are in ratio 1:2, 1:3, 3:2, 2:1. If you'll recall, this is the question in the textbook only. Here, where it was to prove that it is one is half of the other one. So let us see how to answer this. So x to the power n in 1 plus x to the power 2n, the coefficient of x to the power n in this is equal to 2n combination n, and here 1 plus x to the power 2n minus 1 is how much? 2n minus 1 combination n. So what is the ratio? So 2n factorial, n factorial, into n factorial. I'm taking the ratio. So I'm just taking the reciprocal of it. So it will be, oh, okay, I'm writing one more line so that you will understand. N factorial into 2n minus 1 minus n factorial. So 2n factorial by n factorial, n factorial. Here it will be n factorial into n minus 1 factorial, and here 2n minus 1 factorial. So this is cancelled, n minus 1 will become n, and this will become 2n. How much is the answer? It will be 2 by 1. So 2 by 1 is the answer. Question number 5. The coefficients of second term, third term, fourth term in the expansion of 1 plus x to the n are in AP. Find the value of n. So how to write second term? Second term will be NC 1 only, is 2. Not is 2, they are in AP. NC2, third term, NC3, it is fourth term. They are in AP. AP means double of the middle term is equal to first term plus third term. So you will get the value of n. So 2 into n factorial by 2 factorial. They are in AP. So when ABC are in AP, twice B is equal to A plus C. This we are doing. So I'm writing n factorial by 2 factorial n minus 2 factorial. Or you can recall that NC2, we can write n into n minus 1 by 2. It will be better if you remember this. And NC1 is equal to your only n. And NC3 is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by factorial 3, that will be 6. So 2n minus 1 is equal to how much? NC1n plus n into, it is better I'm writing here. So 2 multiplies n factorial by 2 into n minus 2 factorial is equal to n plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 6. Now 2 to cancel. So this will be n into n minus 1 is equal to n plus n into n plus 1, n plus 2. Now quickly you can simplify this. I can cancel n from each term. Then I can multiply your 6 plus n square minus 3n plus 2 is equal to 6n minus 6. Or n square minus 9n plus 14 is 0. So this gives you n minus 7 into n minus 2. So n cannot be 2 because 2 third term, fourth term are given. So n is equal to 7. Next is question number 6. A and B are coefficients of x to the power n in expansion of x1 plus x to the power 2n, x to the power 2n minus 1 respectively. We have already done this question. It was 2:1. So A by B will be 2. Question number 7. Question number 7 is root 3 by 2 plus I by 2 to the power 5 plus root 3 by 2 minus I by 2 to the power 5 will be how much? The real part will be 0. The imaginary part will be 0. Then your real part of z is greater than 0, imaginary greater than 0. That means all will be there. So we know that x plus y to the power 5 plus x minus y to the power 5. When you will add them, it will be how much? All the odd term will remain. Odd term will remain means it will be 5c0 x to the power 5, 5c1 x to the power 5c2 x to the power your 3y square, then 5c4 your x y4. These three terms will remain. So here you see I is in y term. So I to the power 2, I to the power 4. So there will be no imaginary part, only real part will be left. So B will be the answer. Because you will write it, let me write again if you have not understood. This will be 5c0 is 1. 5 means root 3 by 2 to the power 5. Next is your 5c2, your 10, x to the root 3 by 2 to the power 3. And you are getting I by 2 square. I by 2 square, it will become how much? It will become real number. Similarly, 5c4, it will be 5. X is root 3 by 2 one time and y I by 2 to the power 4. So this will again a real number. So it will be, there will be no imaginary part. The imaginary part will be 0. Question number 8. The number of terms in the expansion of a plus b plus c to the power n is this much. So here let us learn another new formula, a shortcut trick for counting for finding number of terms. Now this will be n plus k minus 1 combination k minus 1. What is k? K is total number of terms. So n is n here. K is how much? K is 3 here because A, B, C. So K is 3 here. So it will be n plus 3 minus 1 combination 3 minus 1. How much you are getting? N plus 2 combination 2. So find out n plus 2 factorial by 2 factorial into how much? N factorial. So the answer is n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 2. So which one is answer? Answer is A is answer. 2 factorial into how much? N factorial. So the answer is n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 2. So which one is answer? Answer is A is answer. 2 factorial into how much? N plus 2 by 2. So which one is answer? Answer is A is answer. 2 factorial into how much? N plus 2 by 2 by 2. So which one is answer? Answer is A is answer. I hope you have enjoyed this short trick. Now, question number 9. The coefficient of x to the power p, x to the power q, p plus q positive integers, and the expansion of 1 plus x to the power p plus q. This is also a question, the textbook question. There the question was show that they are equal. And here you have to find that they are, tick that they are equal. So for x to the power p, coefficient of x to the power p is your p plus q combination p, and the coefficient of x to the power q is equal to p plus q combination q. Are they equal? Yes. P plus q combination p is equal to p plus q combination q, because p plus q makes n here. This sum of these two makes your p plus q. So they are equal. So this is the answer. Question number 10. Question number 10 is if 1 minus x square to the power n is a0 plus a1x plus a2x square up to a2n x to the power 2n. Then a0 plus a2, all odd number of position, a0, a2, a4 up to a21 will be how much? So 1 minus x square to the power n, it is given a0, a1x, a2x square up to a2n x to the power 2n. Okay, so it's very difficult to do if we go in the lengthy process. What to do? We put a trick. What is the trick? Trick is, first I am putting x is equal to 1 here. So how much will be LHS becomes? If I'll make it 1, it will be only 1, because 1 minus 1 plus 1, it will be only 1. So 1 is equal to a0, a1, I am putting 1, so no need of writing 1, a2, a3, up to a to the power 2n. Is it correct? Yes. Next I'll put x is equal to minus 1. How much it will be? If I'll put minus 1, it will be 1 plus 1 plus 1. 3 to the power n. It will be 3 to the power, by mistake I wrote 3. It will be n. I put x is equal to your minus 1, then minus plus 1, and 1 to the power n is equal to how much? a0, and I am putting x equal to minus 1. Then the right side of what will be changed? a1 will be negative, a2 will be positive, a3 will be negative, so on. And last will be depending on the negative or positive. a0, a1, plus a2. Now I'll add them. Adding these two expressions. Now this is becoming your 3 to the power n. So when I'll add them, I'll get a0 2 times, and a1 will be cancelled. a2 I'll get 2 times, a4 I'll get 2 times, up to a to the power 2n. Of course, it will be minus a to the power 2n minus 1. Now, it will be how much? 1 plus 3 to the power n. But I need only a0 plus a2 plus a4 up to a2 to the power n. So once you learn this type of trick, keep it remembering so that you can do it very quickly. So A is the answer. Question number 11. Question number 11 that given r greater than 1, n greater than 2, coefficients of 3 rth, r plus 2th term in binomial 1 plus x to the power 2n are equal. Coefficient of 3 rth term equal to coefficient of r plus 2th term. To know how to write general term, r plus 1 is equal to NCR, your x to the power r. So only NCR I'll write. So for 3r I'll write your 2n c 3r minus 1 equal to your 2n c r plus 1. 1 less than that. They are equal. Now come to the concept of combination. NCR is equal to NC n minus r. It is always true. Now how to get n? If we'll add these two, r plus n minus r, you will get n. So what I'll do when they are equal, I'll add 3r minus 1 and r plus 1. This will make us 2n. This is the trick. So it will be how much? 4r is equal to 2n. How much will be r? R will be half n. Is there any answer? Yes, n is equal to 2r. N is equal to 2r. So A is answer. Now question number 12. The coefficient of x to the power 7 and x to the power 8 in 2 plus x to the power 3 x to the power n are equal. Then n is what? This is a similar question. So the coefficient of x to the power 7. X to the power 7 will be how much? Now it will be 8th term. So how to write 8th term? NC 7 2 to the power your n minus 8, sorry, n minus 7, and here 1 by 3 to the power 7. Question number 12. If the coefficient of x to the power 7 and x to the power 8 in 2 plus x by 3 to the power n are equal, then n is how much? So not let, x to the power 7, coefficient of x to the power 7 will be NC7 2 to the power first term to the power n minus 7 and second term 1 by 3 to the power your 7. I'm not writing your x and 1 any power is 1 is equal to coefficient of 8 will be NC8 2 to the power n minus 8 and 1 by 3 to the power 8. These two are equal. From this you will get your n. So n factorial by 7 factorial into n minus 7 factorial into 2 to the power n minus 7 into 1 by 3 to the power 7 is equal to n factorial by 8 factorial into n minus 8 factorial is equal to 2 to the power n minus 8 into 1 by 3 to the power 8. So first I'm cancelling this one, only 3 will remain. Then I'm cancelling this one, only 2 will remain. Next n factorial cancel. So what I'm getting? 7 factorial I'm cutting with 8. So I'm getting 2 by n minus 7 factorial is equal to your 1 by 8 into 3 into n minus 8 factorial. Now n minus 7 is your greater. So n minus 7 is equal to 24 into 48. So n is equal to 55. B is the answer. Question number 13. If the middle term of 1 by x plus x sine x to the power 10 is 7 whole 7 by 8, the value of x is 10 pi plus pi by 6 and pi plus this 4 options are given. So middle term. The middle term, you will see that n is equal to even here. So 5 by 2, n is equal to 10 here. So 10 by 2 plus 1. That will be 6th term is the middle term. So how to write 6th term? 10c5 1 by x to the power 5 multiplies x to the power 5 into sine to the power 5x is equal to 8 multiplies 7, 50, 63. 63 by 8. Next to the 5 cancel. Next coming to 10c5. 10c5 is equal to 10 factorial by 5 factorial, 5 factorial. So how much it will be? It will be 9 into 8 multiplies 7, 6 multiplies your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 5 factorial is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2. So 5 to 10, 3, 2, 4, 2. So you are getting 63 into 4. 63 multiplies 4 into sine to the power 5x is equal to 63 by 8. Or sine to the power 5x is equal to 1 by 32. That will be 1 by 2 to the power 5. So sine x is equal to half. Half means sine pi by 6. Then what will be x? X will be n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into pi by 6. Answer. Question is the coefficient of x to the power 15 to the term independent of x is equal to, ratios are given, 12 is to 32, 1 is to 32, 32 is to 12 and 32 is to 1. So it is x square plus 2 by x to the power 15. Now first is x to the power 15. It has the coefficient x to the power 15. Then let it be tr plus 1th term. It will be your 15c r x square to the power 15 minus r into 2 to the power r into 1 by x to the power r. Here total x is the coefficient 15. That means x 2 into 15 minus r is equal to x to the power 0. So r is equal to your 5. The coefficient of x to the power 15, coefficient of x to the power 15 will be how much? 15c5 2 to the power 5. Now coming to middle term. For middle term, I am writing a shortcut formula. I hope you will be very happy to learn it. What is it? If the term is a x to the power p plus b by x to the power q to the power n, then here the value of R where it will be independent of X will be just NP by P plus Q. And for this question, it is x square 2 by x to the power 15. You will see carefully, P is 2 here, Q is 1 here, and N is equal to 15. So what is the value of R? R will be 15 into 2 by 2 plus 1, P plus Q. So you can do questions with this formula. So it will be 10. Then what is the coefficient? What is the number independent of x? There will be no x. It will be just 15 combination of 10 into 2 to the power 10. So we have to find the ratio of them. Ratio of your coefficient of 15 and this independent of x. So 15C5 into 2 to the power 5 upon 15C10 2 to the power 10. You know that 15C5 is same as your 15C10. To cancel. So it will be how much? 1 by 2 to the power 5. That will be 1 by 32. 1 is to 32 will be the answer. Next is question number 15. If the term free from x, that means independent of x, in the expression under root x minus k by x square to the power 10 is 405, find the value of k. In this question, I'll apply the short trick. What is it? It is R value will be independent of x will be NP by P plus Q. When if it will be a x to the power P plus B x to the power Q whole to the power N. So here if you will see, it is N. Here N is your 10. Let me rub very nicely. It should be clear. N is 10. P is your half because it is under root x. Q is equal to 2. So then the value of R will be 10 into half by 2 plus half. That will be 5 by 5 by 2. That will be 2. So the value of R is 2. Then it will be third term. So third term is independent of x. Then third term will be 10C2. Then there will be no x, but k will be negative minus k to the power 2 is equal to 405. Now let us find what is 10C2. 10C2 is equal to 10 into 9 by 2. NC2 is equal to n into n minus 1 by 2. So it will be 45. So 45 k square is equal to 405. So this gives you k square is equal to 9 and k is equal to, of course, plus minus 3. So this is the answer. So next question is find the coefficient of x to the power 7 in the expansion of 1 minus x square x cubed to the power 6. So 4 options are given. So don't get stressed. We have to convert into 2 series. So we'll take the factorization. It will be 1 minus x square taking common. You are getting again 1 minus x. So this will be how much? It will be 1 series is 1 minus x multiplies your 1 minus x square. And so let me write very quickly the series, 2 series separately. Then it will be first is 1 minus 61x plus 62x square minus 63x cube, or we can write only the coefficients. This will be 3 plus 64 x to the power 4, so on. So similarly 1 minus x square to the power 6 will be 1 minus here 61 will be x square plus 62 will be x to the power 4 minus 63 it will be x to the power 6, then 64 it will be x to the power 8, so on. Now I need coefficient of x to the power 7. So coefficient of x to the power 7 will be when your x is multiplied with 6. So when I'll multiply these two terms, I'll get x to the power 7. So it will be minus 61 into minus 63. Next, when I'll multiply this minus 63 with your 62, it's x to the power 7 I'll get. So this will be plus minus 63 into 62. Next I'll get when 5 will multiply with x square. So it will be minus 65 x to the power 5. So minus 65 will be multiplied with 61. So again it will be positive 65 because both are negative. So 61. So this is the answer. So it will be 61 is 6, 63 is how much? You know it is 20, and this will be negative 63 is 20 and 62. Let us find 62. 6 factorial by 2 factorial, 4 factorial, 5, 6, it will be 50. And here it is 6 by 6 into your 6 again. So this will be 120 plus 36 minus 300. So how much you are getting? We'll get minus 144. So minus 144 is the answer. Question number 17. If sum of coefficients of expansion 1 minus 3x is 10x square n is A, and if the sum of coefficient of expansion 1 minus x square n is B, then what is the relation between A and B? So it is a very big question. Let us find some trick we can apply or not. So first, I am applying x is equal to 1 in both the cases. So first is 1 minus 3x plus 10x square, 10x square. So whenever the question will be sum of the coefficients, you can get this trick. But you can take x equal to 1 or x equal to minus 1, so on. So this will be, here I am putting x equal to 1. How much you are getting? You are getting 8 to the power n, isn't it? 8 to the power n. So this is A. Now, in the second expansion, I am again putting here 1. So it will be 1 plus 1 to the power n is equal to B. So what you are getting? You are getting B is equal to 2 to the power n. Are you getting a relation between them? So 8 is equal to 2 to the power 3. So your A is equal to BQ, because this is equal to A is equal to 2 to the power 3 to the power n. So I can write 2 to the power n to the power 3. That will be B to the power 3. So A is equal to B to the power 3. Question number 18. If n is a positive integer, then root 3 plus 1, 2 to the power n, 2n minus root 3 minus 1 to the n is a rational number other than positive number, an irrational number, odd positive integer, and an even positive integer. So let us write root 3 plus 1 to the power n I can take an example of, I can write 2 only. Let's square. How much it will be? It will be 3 plus 1 plus 2 root 3. And root 3 minus 1 to the power 2. How much it will be? 3 plus 1 minus 2 root 3. And we are subtracting them. We are subtracting with the subtraction. So this 3 cancel. It will be 4 root 3. So is it what? It is an irrational number. So 2 is an irrational number. Question number 19. The sum of the coefficient of the expansion is a plus b to the y n is 4. 0, 9, 6. So again we are getting a sum of coefficient. So what is the trick? Take a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1. So take a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1. Before that, let us finish the question. Sum of the coefficient, the expansion of a plus b to the y is 4096. The greatest coefficient in the expansion. Greatest coefficient is always your middle term. Your middle term. That is the greatest coefficient. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1. I am putting the 1 plus 1 to the power n is equal to 4096, or I am getting 4096 is equal to 2 to the power n. So when it is 2 to the power n, 4096 I'll write as 2 to the power 12. So this gives me n is equal to 12. So when n is equal to 12, what is the middle term? It will be 12 by 2 plus 1, 7th term. So what is the coefficient of 7th term? 12c is 6. So this is 12 factorial by 6 factorial. 6 factorial cancel. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 factorial is equal to your 6 into 5, 4, 3, 2. So I'll cancel 6, 12, 2, then your 5, 2, then 4, 2, then your 3, 3. So it will go on multiplying. How much you will get? 7, 2 times 14, 42. 42 into your 22. It will be 924. 9. Now I'm writing one more question. Question is the term independent of x in expansion of I hope you will write yourself because you have learned so many things. Root x to the power 10. This is nothing but you have to simplify only. Is options are 4, second is 120, third is 210, and fourth is 310. This looks complicated, but if we go on simplifying, it's not that difficult. So x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. Here you will simplify, it will be 1 minus 1 by root x whole to the power 10. And if you will simplify again, 1 will cancel. So it will be some positive. So x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 by, it will be root x, means I can write x to the power half to the power 10. Now, are you getting a binomial? Yes. Next, coming to the term independent of x. Independent of x, let us write the formula. It is np by p plus q. We have already done it. So n is 10 here, p is 1 by 3 here, and q is 1 by 2 here. So it will be how much? 10 multiplies 1 by 3. So r is equal to, this is the value of r, by 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. This will be 10 by 3. This will be 5 by 6 into 6 by 5. It will be 4. R is equal to 4. The term independent of x is 10c4. Is it easy? So 10 factorial by 4 factorial into 6 factorial. Now it will be 7, 8, 9, 10. And what about 4 factorial? So 7 into 8 into 9 into 10 by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4, 2 I can cancel with 8, 3, 3. So how much is the answer? 210. So where is 210? Yes. So this will be the answer. I hope you have learned. Thank you all the subscribers to support this channel. Please subscribe. Thank you.